Have you ever noticed that some people seem to connect easily wherever they go? They can start conversations, make others feel comfortable, handle disagreements calmly, and leave a positive impression without trying too hard. The good news is that these abilities are not magic, and they are not reserved for a few naturally outgoing people. They are people skills, and they can be learned. People skills help us in every part of life, at work, at home, in friendships, and even in short everyday interactions. In this video, we will explore practical ways to improve people skills by becoming a better listener, speaking with more warmth and clarity, understanding others, and building genuine connection step by step.
Hello! Welcome to our channel! We're so happy to see you!
People skills are the ability to interact well with others. They include listening, understanding emotions, communicating clearly, showing respect, building trust, and responding thoughtfully. Good people skills do not mean talking all the time or trying to impress everyone. They mean knowing how to make interactions smoother, kinder, and more meaningful. A person with strong people skills helps others feel seen, heard, and comfortable. People skills shape everyday life more than we often realize. They influence first impressions, teamwork, friendships, family relationships, and even how conflicts are resolved. A person may be highly talented, but without the ability to connect well, many opportunities can be lost. On the other hand, someone who communicates with empathy and respect often earns trust and cooperation more easily. Better people skills can improve both success and peace of mind. One of the fastest ways to improve people skills is to become genuinely interested in other people. Many conversations fail because both people are mainly waiting for their turn to speak. Strong communicators shift attention outward. They notice the other person's mood, tone, and perspective. Instead of thinking, "How do I sound?" they think, "What is this person feeling and what matters to them?" Real connection begins when interest is sincere. Listening is one of the most important people skills, yet it is often underestimated. Real listening means giving someone your attention without interrupting, judging too quickly, or mentally preparing your reply while they are still speaking. Good listeners make eye contact, stay present, and allow pauses. They listen not only to words, but also to emotion. When people feel truly heard, they feel respected, and respect is the foundation of good relationships. People who are easy to talk to often ask thoughtful questions. Instead of asking only questions that lead to short answers, they ask open questions that invite sharing. For example, instead of saying, "Was your day okay?" they may ask, "What was the most interesting part of your day?" Better questions show curiosity, keep conversations flowing, and help the other person feel valued. Good questions are not an interrogation. They are a doorway to connection. People skills are not only about words. Much of communication is nonverbal. Facial expression, posture, eye contact, tone of voice, and personal space all shape how a message is received. A warm smile, relaxed shoulders, and open posture can make a person seem approachable. Crossed arms, distracted glances, or a harsh tone can create distance, even when the words seem fine. Improving people skills means becoming more aware of the signals you send. Some people struggle socially, not because they lack kindness, but because they over-explain, speak too vaguely, or say things in a way that feels confusing. Good people skills include clarity. Speak simply. Say what you mean with calmness and respect. Avoid trying too hard to sound clever or perfect. Clear communication helps people trust you because they know where you stand. Simplicity is often more powerful than complexity. A common mistake in conversation is rushing to solve people's problems. Often, what people need first is empathy, not advice. Empathy means trying to understand what someone is feeling and showing that understanding. Instead of saying, "You should just do this," a more helpful response may be, "That sounds difficult. I can see why you feel that way. Advice has value, but empathy builds connection. When people feel understood, they become more open and comfortable. People appreciate being remembered. When you remember someone's name, interest, or something they mentioned earlier, it shows attention and care. It tells them they were not just another passing interaction. You do not need a perfect memory. Even remembering one small detail can make someone feel valued. Strong people skills are built through many small signals of respect, and remembering details is one of the simplest and most effective ones. Improving people skills does not mean becoming louder or more talkative than everyone else. Some people think being social means controlling the conversation, telling long stories, or constantly trying to entertain. But strong people skills are balanced. They involve sharing, but also making room for others. They involve confidence, but not domination. A good conversation feels like a bridge, not a performance. Both people should have space in it. People skills become especially important during stress, frustration, or disagreement. A person who reacts instantly with anger, defensiveness, or sarcasm can damage trust quickly. Emotional control does not mean hiding feelings. It means responding with awareness instead of reacting impulsively. Taking a breath, pausing before speaking, and choosing calmer words can make a huge difference. A person who remains steady under pressure is easier to respect and easier to work with. Disagreement is a normal part of life, and good people skills help us manage it without turning it into a personal battle. You do not have to agree with everyone to treat them respectfully. A helpful approach is to acknowledge the other person's point of view before expressing your own. For example, I understand why you see it that way. Here's how I look at it. This reduces defensiveness and keeps the conversation constructive. Good people skills also involve social awareness. The way you speak to a close friend may not be the way you speak in a formal meeting. A joke that works in one setting may feel inappropriate in another. Socially skilled people observe the environment, energy, and expectations around them. They adapt without becoming fake. This flexibility helps them connect with many kinds of people while still being themselves. People skills improve through practice, not theory alone. Small daily interactions are powerful training grounds. Greeting a neighbor, thanking someone sincerely, asking a shopkeeper how their day is going, or making brief conversation with a colleague can all help. These moments may seem minor, but they build comfort, confidence, and awareness. You do not need to transform overnight. You just need regular practice in real life. At the heart of people skills is one simple idea. How do people feel when they are around you? Do they feel judged or accepted? Ignored or heard? Tensed or relaxed? People may forget exact words, but they remember how an interaction made them feel. When you combine listening, empathy, clarity, respect, and emotional balance, you become someone others trust and enjoy being around. That is the real power of strong people skills. Improving people skills is not about becoming perfect or pretending to be someone else. It is about becoming more aware, more thoughtful, and more intentional in the way you connect with others. Start by listening better. Ask better questions. Notice body language. Speak clearly. Show empathy. Stay calm in difficult moments. Over time, these small changes create stronger relationships and better communication in every area of life. Like any skill, people skills grow with practice. Improving people skills does not require a dramatic personality change. It begins with small choices made consistently, listening with full attention, speaking with kindness, noticing how others feel, and responding with patience and respect. The more you practice these habits, the more natural they become. Over time, better people skills can strengthen relationships, reduce misunderstandings, increase confidence, and open new opportunities in both personal and professional life. Start small. Use one idea from this video today in a real conversation. Then keep building from there. Strong people skills are not about impressing people. They are about understanding people. And that is a skill that can improve your entire life. Thanks for watching. Happy learning!